Welcome to GU-REVU. I'm Beth Gertner.
And I'm Kim Sherman. We're gearing up to take a look at two of Gannon's rough and tough gender-specific sports with GU-REVU.
GU-REVU is a weekly video magazine produced by the Department of Theater, Communication, and Fine Arts at Gannon University in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Today, we will be squaring up and pinning down the competition as we take a look at the gender games with the men's wrestling and women's lacrosse.
The term lacrosse is French in origin, meaning a curved stick. In Incan and Mayan culture, players used a human skull for a ball. According to athleticscholarships.net, the American Indian version of lacrosse was a contest of skill, pride, and spiritual significance. The Gannon women's lacrosse team was started in 2004, and there are currently 23 women on their roster. They finished last season with a record of 12, 5, and 1, and had the opportunity to go into the postseason. Allison Kessler had a chance to talk to head lacrosse coach Lindsey Lowman, as well as Lauren Hunt, a junior starter and advertising communications major. Hunt, from Oswego, New York, has started every game she's played in her Gannon career. She was part of the defensive unit that was ranked 4th amongst all NCAA Division II programs in ground balls per match. Let's jump over to Allison for the story on women's lacrosse.
Thanks. Kicking up the dirt here on Gannon's field, we got a chance to meet up with the lacrosse coach, Lindsey Lowman, along with a player, Lauren Hunt, to talk about their experience with the lacrosse team.
I came to work for Gannon because of the reputation of the women's lacrosse program. When I was back in high school, I was actually recruited myself to come play at Gannon by Jim Nestor, and knew that the program had a lot of talent here, a lot of success, and it's definitely something that I wanted to be a part of. I have been playing lacrosse since I was about 3 years old. My family members grew up playing it. It is an absolute passion of mine. Love the sport. I think it's a beautiful sport to watch, women's lacrosse. It's energetic, it's got so much finesse to it. The athletes that are involved in the game of lacrosse are some of the most amazing lacrosse players and athletes that you'll see in the country. And it's just overall a great sport to be a part of.
I've been playing lacrosse since my freshman year of high school. I started just for the fun of it. I always wanted to try it, and I never actually had tried it until high school. So I got into it, I picked it up pretty quick, and it brought me here, so I'm glad.
As my first year here, I plan on us being the most successful team as possible. I think that we have a ton of talent on this team. I think that we can go very far into the PSAC tournament and hopefully go into the NCAA tournament as well. You know, the sky's the limit with this team, and it's just all a matter of what we want to do with it.
I hope that our team will accomplish some championships. We would like to go to the NCAAs this year and be PSAC champs. So one day at a time, one game at a time, we're really picking that up together. So we're a different team. We didn't lose that many people, so we're even stronger this year. I believe we're going to go pretty far. My favorite part about being a part of the team is that it's an automatic friend base. When I came here, it was my freshman year, you know, there's a group of people that you all have something in common with. Everyone can relate to you. Everyone's out there playing just as hard as you are, competing. The competition's so fun. And when it's your friends, you know, it's even more fun because you guys it's somewhere you can come outside of classes and you can just play, especially when the weather is so nice. It's so fun to be here with the team.
Making plans for the future and setting examples is what's happening right here on Gannon's field. I'm Allison Kessler, and let's take it back to the studio with Kimmy and Beth.
Thanks, Allison. You certainly scored a goal by meeting up with Lindsey and Lauren. After the break, we'll move into the gym and hit the mats with the Gannon men's wrestling team.
With half of the school year come and gone, high school seniors are focusing on the next big step. I'm Allison Kessler with an Edge 60. The college search is undeniably stressful, but have no fear, there's still time. Gannon University has rolling admissions, meaning there's no deadline to apply. The sooner you apply, the sooner you'll get a decision and some peace of mind. Contact your enrollment advisor in the Office of Admissions, and they'll even waive your application fee. If you submitted an application within the last 10 days, don't stress. You'll hear back soon. If it's been more than 10 days, make sure you also sent in your SAT or ACT scores and your high school transcript. Accepted to Gannon but still deciding? Consider another campus visit or an overnight stay. Talk it over with friends and family and trust your instincts. I'm Allison. For more news, videos, and blogs by GU students, check out Edge online at edge.gannon.edu.
Welcome back to GU-REVU. The sport of wrestling itself has a history that starts at 13 BC with the Greeks and Romans. According to the NCAA, collegiate wrestling had its start in 1928. The current Gannon's men's wrestling team was resurrected in 1984 by Coach John Henry. Coach Henry has coached 28 athletes to All-American status, and many have achieved this status more than once. One of those athletes to acquire the All-American status is senior wrestler Ethan Swope. Swope is an environmental engineering student who finished 6th in the National Wrestling Championship this season. Let's go to Cristen, who dropped in on Don Henry and Ethan Swope.
For GU-REVU, I'm Cristen Manion, and we're here at the Carnival Athletic Pavilion. As we head into spring and out of winter, we say goodbye to the wrestling team. As wrestling finishes up its season, we got the chance to sit down and chat. I checked in with Don Henry, the coach of the wrestling team for over 28 years, as well as Ethan Swope. They laid it out all on the mat for GU-REVU.
This year's team was really young, so going into the season, we could have won 0 matches and had no one qualify. But again, we had a good group that learned fast. Ethan Swope was a 5th-year senior. You know, he obviously was on a mission to be a national champion and All-American. So we had some good leadership.
Overall, it was a pretty good season. We were really young this year, and nobody really knew what to expect. But overall, we had, a lot of us came up short of our goals, I think. I think overall, it was a pretty decent season.
You know, this year's team was good. This year's team was young, so maybe in 3 years when they're seniors, that'll be a record-breaking team most likely.
It's like a battle when you go onto the mat. It's just one-on-one, and it's all under your control. We don't really depend on anybody else while we're out there. I think that's the reason most of us do it, because everything's on us, and kind of train ourselves in a way.
Never give up, never give up, never give up. And again, in a lot of matches where we were losing or we were behind going into the third period, we never gave up and we beat people because we broke them mentally, we broke them physically. We never gave up. We just kept pushing the issue. We would win more matches in the third period because of our superior conditioning, and that's really what we trained for.
Although the season comes to an end, it certainly finishes off with a bang. And although it's a winter sport, we here at GU-REVU will be waiting to spring into action to watch next year's team. For GU-REVU, I'm Cristen Manion.
Thanks, Cristen. It's been fascinating to look at 2 very passionate sports on both sides of the gender games. After a quick break, we will look ahead to next week's show.
So, okay, April, this is the Office of Admissions where we work, and our office is actually downstairs, so your job as copy editor will be to review all of the copy as it comes in and take a look at it before we publish to Edge. It is kind of a formal work environment. I do typically wear a tie. We have a lot of visitors here, so we try to look presentable and always make sure that we're acting appropriately here in the office. So, any questions?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert. There's something here from somewhere.
Welcome to Edge.
The war machine springs to life, opens up one eager eye.
Thanks for staying with us. Our time for today is almost over, but join us next week as we wrap up the season with an inside look at Gannon's senior athletes, as well as Gannon's Sports Information Director, Dan Teleski's Picks of the Year.
From Gannon University in Erie, Pennsylvania, I'm Kim Sherman.
And I'm Beth Gertner. We are GU-REVU.
Meet us at the Hammer Mill. Meet us at the top of the world. Meet us and we'll talk the language of hoops. We wish you'd come to